Homeownership means one day owning your own home instead of paying rent your whole life. You can add on, you can change things you want to, plant gardens, different things, because you know it'll one day be yours.
I was able to purchase a home as a young adult, and it took me out of the mentality of month-to-month living to thinking long-term about my future. And I've seen it do the same thing for the young adults we serve at Lydias Place, where you're not thinking about your expenses for 1 month, but you're looking and seeing, how do I save for the future? That changes your entire mentality.
Homeownership is something that's been on my mind in the past year. I recently got married, and my husband and I just bought our first house back in August here in Athens. And when I was doing that, and when we signed the papers, it's a feeling of independence, a feeling of accomplishment, and a feeling of security. And so for me, I think homeownership is something that is an aspiration, and when you get there, the accomplishment is worth it.
I've been living in public housing ever since September 11, 1985. I raised 3 kids of my own because I was a single parent. And so they finally grew up. So this will be my very first house. I am so excited, and I look forward to, that day come, when I can get into my kind of tiny home and, just enjoy.
I've been working with Habitat about 3 years now. On the job sites, I really learned a lot. I saw how landscaping can be done. I learned how to take up tiles off the floor, carpet, a whole bunch of different things. And it really shows a female how to do a lot to be a handy person. I won't have to depend on a man all the time. I
did my hours at the warehouse and, over here at the office. And so I finally got a chance to go out, to the site to help clean it all. We had to put the siding in and stuff, and I got a chance to see the walls come up. That was very exciting.
In 2020, the Ladies Skeet Shoot raised over $16,000 to help fund Lydia's Homeplace. And what's exciting about that is we were able to take the housing and make it look student-friendly. When they walk in, you can see their excitement and you see them feel pride in where they live. It was so exciting to meet an organization that said, yes, let's partner and let's figure out how we can best serve these kids. And today we have 8 bedrooms in partnership with Habitat for Humanity so that we can help the kids further their education and gain independence in their career.
The donations from the Ladies Charity Skeet Shoot this year are going directly to fund the Family Promise transitional housing units. Family Promise of Athens started as Interfaith Hospitality Network in 2004 here in Athens. Our goal and our mission is really to support families experiencing homelessness in our community. Once a family is in our shelter program, that would be where we would identify if a family is eligible for the transitional housing units that we are about to be opening with Habitat.
The beauty in transitional housing is it gives people a place to launch. And we've seen that with Lydia's Place, and I've seen it with Family Promise.
Both of the units are 2 bedrooms, meaning that Family Promise will be able to take families of the size of 2 to 3 into these units from our shelter program. They'll be able to live in the units with a year-long lease at a subsidized rate, and they'll also be provided with all of the resources that any family in our program receive.
It's a program for low income and people that are really in need, and if you're renting from other landlords, they're not going to work with you like if you're renting from someone that has a program going on that's being funded by an organization or something.
And I can't imagine what that will do for a mother or a father when they bring children with them and they have a place that they feel comfortable as a family unit living together.
I think the donations would be very, very helpful. They go inside and they remodel the whole home and put everything brand new in there, even the landscaping. All that stuff is very expensive.
We understand that there are families in an array of different situations, and so as an organization, that's our goal with these transitional housing units, is to be able to provide more options for families that are in different circumstances.
They don't need a handout, they need a hand up. They need someone to step into their story and help them feel like they have hope, like there's someone walking alongside them, and that's what you've made possible through your donations.
Affordable housing is something that is such a struggle here in Athens, and so these units are going to make sure that at all times throughout the year there are 2 more families that are safely housed and stably housed.
I just really want to thank everybody that, had a part in this.
Thanks for everything that you guys are doing. Thanks for all the funding.
Thank you so much for your support of Athens Area Habitat and your support of Family Promise. Without donors like you, these things really wouldn't be possible. We rely on donors to keep going, and we know that a lot of times there's just so much need in the community, and there's so many places that you can spend your money, but we're excited and we feel privileged that you chose us.
Hopefully this will continue and won't stop here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.